It's got everyone in the mood at Hampden Park tonight. We are almost ready for action. Let's have a look at the men who matter. Scotland give a debut to John Souttar of Hearts. Kevin McDonald wins just his second cap. Ryan Fraser and Callum McGregor just their fourth. Craig Gordon and Charlie Mulgrew are the most experienced by far. Gordon plays tonight, but Adam McGregor will against Albania. The remarkable Andy Robertson story just keeps on giving as he captains his country. Celtic's Cedric Boyata is on familiar territory for Belgium, who give a debut to Timothy Castagne of Atalanta. There are some notable absentees, including Kevin De Bruyne. 6 of this 11 started the third-place playoff of the World Cup. Eden Hazard is joined by brother Thorgan. Romelu Lukaku has scored a record 40 goals for his country and warmed up for this with a double for Manchester United on Sunday. 54 days after the World Cup finish, international football is back. Andy Robertson and Scotland have a game on their hands against a golden generation of famous Belgians. Kick-off is next at Hampden Park. One here, David.
Well, I think first and foremost we should say it's a real pleasure to have them in Glasgow tonight, Ian. They're such a good side.
McDonald. Offside. As McGregor touching that anyway. Griffiths sent the pass on, but the flag immediately went up.
I think Lee Griffiths knows he's offside here. He's trying to get himself back. Just a little bit lazy here, Lee Griffiths, trying to get himself back, but it's the type of run that Callum McGregor has to make. When Lee Griffiths goes short, they need Robertson, Armstrong I should say.
Griffiths. Armstrong in a central striking position at the moment. Lukaku not far away, but here is Mertens ready to deliver. And it's steered away by Souttar. Eden Hazard takes over. And his brother Thorgan fires wide.
Set-up was terrific. All came from Eden Hazard winning the first ball against Ryan Fraser. Got his brother on the ball. Takes a really good touch in the channel here. Leaves John McGinn on his backside, and the pullback was perfect as well.
His brother is nearby, and here he is. Never far from the action, but that will drift behind for a goal kick. Early calls for concern for Scotland. Mertens! And it sticks with Craig Gordon.
Well, it looks a bread and butter save. It's in it to win the knockdown.
Dries Mertens deciding to have a go.
And really good action on the ball. Got the pace and certainly got the movement on it. Just bends away from that near post that he's looking for. Kind of area of the pitch that you'd expect Eden Hazard himself to be popping up in.
Hazard trying to dance his way through here. Lukaku couldn't quite bring it under control. Tielemans. Lovely flip from Eden Hazard's brother there, who probably gets rather bored of being called. Eden Hazard didn't want to run into John McGinn there, and he wouldn't really. Eden Hazard, very intricate from Belgium.
I see how quickly he sorted his feet out. He had practically no time at all there to take that first touch and get the shot away. To be fair to Charlie Mulgrew, he's out really quickly in his face.
They finally got the right boots for Lee Griffiths.
He's got to make sure he puts them on the right feet.
Donald. Which would have been offside, I think, against Griffiths. Will it open up here? McGinn has McGregor to his left. He's confident himself. Courtois is okay, just about. Tielemans decides to have a go.
There from Lukaku is the first.
Oh yeah, Scotland in a mess here, and Thorgan Hazard for Lukaku, and that was all too easy. Horribly simple for Belgium from Scotland's point of view, as they gifted them an opening goal at Hampden.
Yeah, it's a type of mistake that Scotland just can't afford against this quality of opposition. Well, just really good pressure on the ball from Dembele initially on John McGinn, and after that Scotland are all over the place.
Lukaku, Eden Hazard, back to Lukaku, and dug out by Kieran Tierney excellently.
The clash with Stuart Armstrong here. He's really on the stretch. Inside to the left knee.
Lukaku out wide. Certainly battered that across. Listen. McGregor, Tierney in a familiar position. Lukaku goes up with Charlie Mulgrew, and the free kick. McGinn takes over. Courtois with a very routine stop. Thorgan Hazard's corner. And Company was on the end of it and knows how close he was to scoring.
I'm surprised that Scotland aren't going touch tight here, trying to block runs. I mean, if you give their big targets a decent run at the ball, you're always going to be second favourite to win it, given the physicality of this Belgian side.
I mentioned that one of his international goals was against Scotland 6 years ago. Oh, it's drilled in, and Gordon saves, and again Hazard and Lukaku look to add to Belgium's goals.
He's got to do more to stop the cross here. I think it's Andy Robertson who's been pulled there and can't get out to the ball. Another terrific quick crossing. Scotland fortunate to see how you see Andy Robertson being held there, can't get out to block the cross. Craig Gordon did brilliantly. That you're seeing nothing of the ball, you're doing is chasing it.
Stamier will send this across. Lukaku couldn't get to it. Stamier made a run here, and Tielemans just picked him out. Gordon didn't quite get there, but Suter on hand to clear.
Just got the run, and Andy Robertson here caught with the ball inside him. It's a really good pass. The way it's terrific, and fair play to Craig Gordon. Got out as quickly as he could, did enough.
First, Belgium probing for a second at the start of this second half, and what a second it is! And it just had to be him, didn't it? A touch of genius yet again from Eden Hazard. That was simply breathtaking.
Well, it's on his weaker foot as well. I mean, the golden over Hazard does try and show him on his left side, but my goodness, lovely little reverse here. And he shifts it, and yeah, Craig Gordon's beaten at his near post, but he's beaten by sheer power here. I think you can...
Ryan Jack, though, finds Andy Robertson. Stephen Naismith trying to offer some resistance.
Well, I had to get the shot.
Hazard sets it up for Batshuayi. Belgium certainly look in the mood in this second half. They quickly go 3-0 up, and it's Batshuayi's turn.
That's another unforced error. It's Charlie Mulgrew uncharacteristically just gives this away with a really poor diagonal pass. That ball there, so under-hit. Possession turns over quickly. The pass from Hazard is perfect for Batshuayi, who doesn't have to break.
McGregor takes over. Naismith waiting for the cross. Courtois. This is a team that doesn't need help as they forage forward again. Craig Gordon gathers the...
It's actually the poor pass from Boyata, first of all. When Stephen Naismith makes his run, he's looking for the ball to be bent in between keeper and last defender. Actually comes in behind him, and he's got a problem then getting any real power on it with his left foot. Can't really...
Ryan Jack. He's been caught in possession now. It's Batshuayi hunting down another goal. It's another fabulous finish from Batshuayi, and this is becoming embarrassing for Scotland, even allowing for the quality of their opponents tonight.
Yeah, it's a real harsh lesson. You know, John McGinn first half and Ryan Jack this half learning a very painful lesson. He's got plenty of time there. It loses it in a really poor...
Snodgrass.
Pity, just gone too early there, Ryan Fraser. And
Tielemans. It's going to veer away from Batshuayi. Vanaken, Batshuayi for a hat-trick. Side netting, not yet. Carrasco. Thorgan Hazard coming in.
That's a terrific ball in.
Thorgan Hazard. Meunier takes over here. Scotland